Peace, family. Welcome to another edition of F.Y.I. For your information, this is a Walk With Me production, and I am your good brother, second son. That's second with a K, S-U-N, because I am Carolyn's second son. We're inside the press box. And today we'll be delving into a piece of Dr. Laila Afrika's work. Peace be upon him. Recommended by Dick Gregory. This work is a collection, African Holistic Health, is a collection of writings with him starting. Dr. Afrika started in 1983, 1989, 93, 98, and then finally finished this whole book, this piece of work in 2004. Health is wealth, family. We cannot ever forget that health is wealth. So today we're going to be delving into some of the keys to let us know, what's really going on and how to guard ourselves and our spirit man so we can live a holistic life, family. Prosper in health. Then that's going to bring the wealth for sure. It got to. That's law. Section 9. He has this book split up in sections from 1 to 18. We're reading out of section 9. White junk foods are killing Black America. White sugar, bleached white flour, polished white rice, white salt, white cow's milk. If it's white, don't trust it, is what he says. Section 9, the title of it is Food. We got to know what food is and what it ain't. We start on page 191. The title of this section is White Sugar. White sugar is. Let us read. Page 191, we're going to go all the way to 193. White sugar is sweet, delicious, good tasting, and a dangerous concentrated sweetener. White sugar is a refined carbohydrate and is technically classified as a drug. It takes 4 pancreases to process white sugar. Humans have 1 pancreas. Now we know that, right? White sugar stresses, watch this, family. White sugar stresses the pancreas, kidneys, liver, starves the brain of oxygen, causes adrenal weakness, baldness, attention deficits, blindness, tooth decay, high blood pressure, allergies, bone loss, infertility, cataracts, glaucoma, nerve damage, i.e. multiple sclerosis, brain damage, Alzheimer's, senility, which is the state of being senile, senility, you see, kidney failure, diabetes, mood swings, hypoglycemia, hyperactivity, and arthritis. It causes cellular waste to congest the soft tissue and bones. Requires large amounts of water to flush it out the system, and it is one of the most addicting and harmful drug used. We're talking about white sugar, family. A Black man named Norbert Railu invented the refining process used to make white sugar, used to make it, okay? He invented the process to help produce better minerals and metals. However, his good invention was turned into a weapon against blacks. His refinement process, when used for sugar, became a health destroyer and weapon of enslavement. You got that? White sugar was a weapon for the enslavement of blacks. Historically, slaves were used to plant and harvest sugarcane and refine the sugar. Then the sugar was sold to buy slaves. The slaves were in turn sold by the pound, as individual livestock or as a group by the dozen to buy rum made from the molasses white sugar. Then the rum was sold to buy slaves. See how this productivity going on with white sugar? This resulted in the sugar and slave and rum triangle trade. You got human bodies and product in a triangle of being sold. Blacks have been the victims of white sugar and other Caucasian inventions. This victimization of blacks by a harmless invention, refining the sugar, it was harmless to begin with, is nothing new. For instance, the Chinese gunpowder, watch this now. For instance, the Chinese gunpowder toy called the firecracker was used in European inventions called the cannon, dynamite, and bullet. You see how they took a small explosive, you see, and then upgraded, if you will, to a cannon. That's war. Dynamite for war. Bullet for war. You see how that works? Bullets, guns, and cannons were in turn used to invade Africa for dry goods, natural and human resources. Human meaning the slave. Medicinal, or the prisoner of war, going to get that physical body. You see? Bullets, guns, and cannons were in turn used to invade Africa for dry goods. You never would have thought that you was about to, with the section called white sugar, you never would have thought we was going to talk about bullets. You see? And guns, and cannons, and human beings and how they being sold. Within this triangle of these products, you see? Or inventions, if you will. See how this work, how this corporation work? Because remember, sugar and tobacco, corn, is one of the top commodities that you know, the foundation of this corporation that we're talking about here, that was created and incorporated in 1776. You see? U dot, S dot, A dot. We're just trying to get you to watch now. Let's say it again. Bullets, guns, and cannons were in turn used to invade Africa for dry goods, natural and human resources, medicinal herbs, and plants. In fact, blacks still do not associate chattel slavery or colonialism with sugar. Sugar enslaves the internal organs of the body. Sugar is a form of synthetic dirt, and it contains no vitamins, minerals, or fibers. Sugar causes addiction. Sugar causes a biochemical craving for sugar, and this results in psychological and physiological slavery to sugar. That's what it results in. White sugar robs the body of minerals and vitamins, especially vitamin E. This robbery results in drowsiness, temper outburst, hyperactivity, mood swings, tantrums, mischievousness, delinquency, laziness, and violence. You see that? You see all of that? That's low vibration. Sugar indirectly causes poor digestion of starches. Sugar causes the tissue to starve for nutrients. The body compensates for sugar's nutrient drain by taking vitamins and minerals from the liver, eyes, kidneys, heart, and nervous system. White sugar causes children to have memory lapses, hypertension, allergies, kidney weakness, obesity, bone loss, cavities, absent-mindedness, laziness, mental fatigue, and cause unacceptable behavior. See how then they want to go, you fill them up with this white sugar and want to go put them on some more prescription drugs, talking about he can't sit down, she can't sit down, yada, yada. Gotta watch yourself, see, it's your diet. Tooth decay is an obvious result of white sugar consumption. Anything strong enough to destroy hard teeth must be strong enough to destroy or damage the soft tissues of the heart, sex organs, eyes, kidney, and liver. Combining white sugar with other foods is dangerous. White sugar or concentrated sweeteners combined with meat causes the rapid spoilage of meat, creates toxic chemicals, gases, and acid in the stomach. The toxins are absorbed, causing cellular aging and degeneration. Meat does not combine sugar, milk, or other carbohydrates. Sugar combined with carbohydrates, i.e. bread, grains, rice, cereal, causes rapid spoilage of the grain, poisons, and constipation. Meat and carbohydrates creates toxic mucus causing catarrh, cold, sinus, congestion, asthma, runny nose. Sugar is synthetic dirt, white manure, a white turd, and technically classified as a drug. You gotta watch Dr. Afrika. The factories' processing machines imitate the digestive system. The machines chew the food, use chemicals similar to that of the liver and pancreas, and the dehydrating effect of the colon is imitated. The end result of eating food is a bowel movement. The end result of eating food is a bowel movement. That's the process. The factory processes the sugar cane and has a bowel movement. White manure equals white sugar. We're breaking it down. The sugar cane or sugar beets, vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and fiber are destroyed by the factory. The sugar cane or beets are reduced to an addicting, dehydrated, empty, calorie-starving drug. White sugar destroys the melanin centers of the pancreas, islet of Langerhans. We got to know that the islet of Langerhans, when we go into this book, when we refer to this book, on page 64, it lets us know that the islet of Langerhans, just that one section of the pancreas, watch this. The endocrine pancreas is made up of clusters of cells called islets of Langerhans, which in total contain approximately 1 million cells and are responsible for producing hormones. You see that, family? And why is that important? Because that section of the pancreas alone houses approximately 1 million cells. We got to know that cells are cells, lung cells, skin cells, brain cells, you see, liver cells, etc., heart cells, bone cells. You see what I'm saying? All of these cells are little brains, and they send information into the bloodstream. That's what we got to know. So if just that one section, watch this, white sugar destroys the melanin centers of the pancreas, islet of Langerhans. Destroyed melanin centers cause diabetes. You see this, family? White sugar. The modern diet consists of over 150 pounds of sugar a year. There is no physiological requirement for this amount of sugar. The commonly accepted religious belief that white sugar calories are needed is the propaganda of the sugar industries, plural. White sugar damages the pancreas, kidney, eyes, and the immune system. You see how we get this pancreatic cancer? You see with these sugars. You know, we all have somebody in our family that puts sugar, cook with sugar. We put it in everything. Cook it in the beans, they spaghetti, they corn, they Kool-Aid, they white sugar. We know everybody in our family. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can grab somebody out of their family and find that's the sugar fat. And we'll find this pancreatic issue. These eyes. You see what it say? White sugar damages the pancreas, kidneys, eyes, and the immune system. Eyes mean, you know what I mean? You're going to need some type of both bifocals, etc. You see? Because them eyes tore up by that white sugar. Health is wealth. The commonly accepted religious belief that white sugar calories are needed is the propaganda of the sugar industries. Remember that. White sugar requires taking whole calories from the body's energy reserves. It's taking your vitamins and minerals out. That's what the white sugar is doing. Depleting you see, of energy. We thinking the opposite. Not that white sugar. It's like a drug. It's what, you know what I mean? It is quick because it raises the sugar level in the blood. This causes an energy drain called low blood sugar, hypoglycemia, and high blood sugar, diabetes. Refined sugar rusts or breaks down, oxidizes the organs, nerves, bones, muscles, arteries, and veins, and causes obesity. Sugar is believed to be a pure food. It is a pure synthetic chemical, a non-food. Brown sugar and raw sugar is white sugar with brown caramel dye on it. Concentrated sweeteners are drugs and addicting. The other names for processed sugars are honey, maple syrup, barley or rice syrup, molasses, corn syrup, sucrose, concentrated fruit juice, pasteurized cooked orange juice, dextrin, dextrose, maltose, dry cane juice, succanut, sorbitol, fructose, and mannitol. Avoid processed sugar. It is unhealthy. Sugar is hidden in many foods such as mustard, salt, tobacco, catsup, beans, milk, soups, chili, pizza, popcorn, salted nuts, aspirin, seltzers, like the Alka-Seltzers, baby foods, meat dishes, mouthwash, toothpaste, etc. The only official sugar is sucrose. Therefore, a product can have another form of white sugar and be labeled sugar-free. Now, William Fox said this in 1792, as we bring this to an end. White sugar and murder is the name of this piece. If one Caucasian family using 5 pounds of sugar a week would abstain from it for 21 months, one Negro would be spared enslavement and murder. That was William Fox, 1792. Now this is it. Black folks have always been victims of white sugar. Today, their health is victimized by it and countries are colonized by it. Its color, white, more than anything else reveals more about it. It creates good, sweet taste, only to produce evil, dis-ease. The Caucasians create evil, crime, wars, slavery, etc. to create good. Got wealth in parentheses. They create good only to control evil. Good is not defined by might, but by power. Economic, military, psychological. White sugar is a symbol of Caucasian power and slavery. Then he goes into the two types of sugars and letting you know how there's a difference between processed sugar and natural sugar, you see? And we have to educate ourselves on that, family, and know that these fructose and white sugar eats and treats, mainstream, you see, eats and treats, is from the devil. And we got to get a hold of our health and take it serious, you see, and discipline ourselves to educate ourselves on the biochemistry makeup that the melanoid has, because there is a difference. You can and cannot do certain things as it relates to your diet, or what you do is you're defeating the purpose of having melanin power. That's what you're doing. You're forfeiting that power that God has given you as a melanoid. You see? Because it's wrapped up in the melanin. Remember? That's another piece of Dr. Laila Afrika's work. Melanin. We spoke about that. How to protect and nourish it. And how do you protect and nourish it? Is through your diet. You see? To where we can get a download, to where a spiritual download, to where we are communicating spiritually with our ancestors that built the pyramids. See? So we can go ahead and do high vibrational things with ourselves or our self. And with that being said, this has been another edition of F.Y.I. for your information. I am your good brother, second son. That's second with a K. S-U-N. Because I am Carolyn's second son. And as you can see, we're inside the press box today. This is a Walk With Me production. Till the next time. Peace.